Alrighty. Hello, what is going on YouTube? Mexican Chickpea here, and we're back with another video on Scrap Mechanic. This is part 3. I'm back, guys. I haven't done any recording in a while on this game, so I thought I would come back. And in this video, of course, I am actually showcasing my two new builds I have recently done. So my first build, of course, is the M1 Abrams tank. Now, before I show you this thing, I'm just going to say I did try and put as much work as I can. Oh, I thought that was it. That's my jet. But, alright, so, 1 minute. Let me just, go over here. Alright, so, first things first, guys. Starting with the M1 Abrams tank. Okay, it is, I think it's the biggest, yeah, it's the biggest vehicle I have ever built. Okay. Probably the most detail I've put into a tank, and because it's got so many parts, it does kind of affect the performance as well. Bear in mind as well, I did copy off a picture off Google, you know, just to try and get as much detail as I could. And yeah, this is the finished product. Well, the finished design. Whoa, what's going on there? How could I forget to paint one wheel? Oh well. But yeah, from what I know, the tank works fully perfect. I'm sure I wired it all up. I'm just trying to think. 1 moment. Okay. So yeah, so the tank itself, it drives like a tank. I don't know what's going on with the back wheels there. They're kind of just fucking up. But I tried to do as many wheels as possible, you know, just to get that extra length. The turret does rotate, although it is actually attached to a bearing, which I'm pretty sure is attached to the seat and a motor. So when you turn or accelerate, oh shit, oh damn it. Alright, let's get back in this. So oh, hang on a minute, what's... Oh, okay, yeah, so you press number 3. I got a bearing, a motor, and a switch attached to that, which obviously allows the turret to rise to a certain degree, which, instead of doing loads of different moving, and then... Okay, yeah. It's also got, like, a fully turning turret, but, is it? There we go, yeah, so you can see it turning really, really slow. But, yeah, this turret, it does not move very fast, which was kind of disappointing when I built this, because in a lot of my other builds, the turret has rotated a lot faster, especially on my APC, which I will actually be showcasing in a minute, guys. Also, as well, when I had a look on when I was having a look at the pictures of the tank, I noticed that the design of the M1 Abrams it's very like sophisticated, you know, because every piece of armor on the tank is angled. I mean, you look at the turret, it slants all over. So I mean, trying to get the shape for that, so it's not exactly the same. I know that, but I think I know this isn't the closest you could get to an Abrams. Obviously, there'll be someone out there that's probably made one a hell of a lot better than mine, but this was kind of a... I don't really know if I could call this a speed build. Yes, I've been working on this tank for about 4 days, and I don't know, guys. I don't know if you could call this as a speed build, or if you could just call it as just a build. I don't know. But, unfortunately, guys, I probably will end up well, a bit of a disappointment is that it doesn't actually have a proper interior like what you can enter. As you can see, it's kind of low. But, We have loads of different engines, like, attached to different things. Hasn't really got many functions, really, which, you know, isn't much. But, yeah, that's the Abrams, guys. Although, now that I look at it, it's like, half of the parts aren't painted, even though I painted this thing from top to bottom. I spent like 25 minutes on it, but yet, yeah, it still hasn't fucking, I don't know, yeah, it hasn't painted all the parts. I hate it when it does that. But, anyway, that is the Abrams, guys. Alright. So many parts, so much frame drop. There we go. It's like the worst thing, having a massive tank. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alrighty. Oh yeah, it was the APC now, wasn't it? Okay, I've got 3 versions to this APC, guys, just so you know. Okay, so this is the starter model I created, and I just called it the Warbird. And basically what it is, it's just an armored personnel carrier. You know, it's just a fictional vehicle I got bored and decided to create. And I've seen loads of different people using, like, these metal parts on, like, their builds. And to be honest, I didn't even know what there was, like, what they even was. So I just looked at them and I was like, oh, okay. Alright, I just gotta try and figure out how you get in this, because I can't remember. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on, yeah, I remember now. Me being stupid, and still kinda stupid. How do you crouch? Oh, there we go. Alright, there's a certain gap between the seat, well, in here. But it's just trying to find it, and you can basically just teleport through the roof into the, oh, I had it then, into the driver's seat. But, this was the first build I did, guys. You know, no turret. But, oh, come on. Come on, where are you? Let's see if we can do it from this part here. Oh, and I know, oh, no, I'm not. If I was missing a block then. Okay, so this being a dick. You know what? Okay. I didn't really want to do this, but, oh well. But, yeah, guys. So, pretty big APC. Controls, you know, like you do with most of the tanks. Few engines on each side for each wheel and that. And you press like 1 and 2, obviously. It's got a decent amount of speed, so you can keep on rolling and stuff. And then when I press number 3, which I didn't actually know how to do this. I had to spend a lot of time figuring out how to make like working doors. But after enough practice, I was able to get used to it, and yeah, I was actually able to do an interior on this. Although you do have to crouch to get into this thing. I suppose it's okay for my first interior, but my next, I don't know what I'm gonna build next, but that's just a normal. I called this the Warbird, so I'll just get rid of that one. Alright, okay, so this one, oh wow, I didn't even name. It's basically just the same as the Warbird, but basically it's more like a scout version, lightweight, and it's got glass on it. And then, of course, my last one, which was the M8 Warbird, which I even actually did a description, you know, just add a bit of drama to it. 80mm rail cannon, 95mm fixed steel plates, and all that, you know. But let's go ahead and build this. And again, this isn't much different from the original, apart from, well, yeah, it's got a big fucking gun on it. And okay, it was actually easy to answer this one. But a really nice feature about this, guys, is when you look at the turret, you look at it and you're like, it looks solid on there. But I was actually able to add a bearing, and you know, you got a decent rotating turret, and it also sorry about that. It also rotates at a decent pace, you know, using W and S allows full 360 rotation of a turret. Unfortunately, I didn't do any bearings for the actual barrel mount itself, so it could aim to like a 90-degree up and all that, because I didn't really think about all that. But once again, the same as the unarmed one, same controls. This one is slightly slower though. I did do this one a little bit slower because of the big gun. And then of course again you press free and well yeah, you got the interior again. But not really much to it really. Pretty quick build and just messing around, you know, like you do. But my next project, guys, I really don't know what to build because I've been having so much fun. Oh shit! I've been having so much fun playing this game. Just you know, all the building and all the different vehicles to think of building. I've got so many different projects I'm working on, and honestly, I don't even know where to start. I mean, over there, I've got a fighter jet that I'm working on, and at the minute, it's not going well. I mean, how the fuck do people even make flying jets? I mean, I'll show you this I'll just go show you this, because I've seen all these people, you know, making these really cool vehicles. I mean, I've seen people making tanks from like World War II. I've seen people making Halo vehicles, and the closest thing I got to make a Halo vehicle was the Scorpion tank, and it's kind of fucked up. I mean, I get massive frame drop from using it, so it's just like, what the fuck? But the latest project I have been working on after the tank is this fighter jet. Kind of went for the same look as the Hydra from GTA 5 or San Andreas. A lot of work trying to figure out like how to do the bearings on this fucking thing. But once again, you press W, you know, you got your engines that rotate up. Press number 1, you can deploy your wings, which I haven't seen that. I don't think I've actually seen anyone do deployable wings yet, so that's a nice feature. Press number 2, permanent engine activated. But of course, because I don't know how to do flying vehicles, it basically drives like a car at the minute, so oh, are we gonna... Aw, that's disappointing. And then if we press number 3, guys, of course, we just got landing gear that goes in. But again, this jet isn't really anything special. It's just a random project that's kind of gone to shit at the minute. But if any of you guys know any good videos, or like if you guys know how to build actually like a working plane, and if you could let us know, I would greatly appreciate it, because at the minute, I'm just completely stuck with this thing at the minute. I don't even know what I'm doing with it. But, yeah, so, as you know, you've seen the Abrams, guys, and, yeah, a total of 4,509 parts, which is, quite a lot, really. Well, that's just metal blocks anyway, and then you've got to put up with the tile blocks, which that's 240 tiles, and that's just on the side, which doesn't, when you look on there, it doesn't even look like a lot, but surprisingly, it is, kind of. And then, of course, you got your controller just stashed there. 11 engines this thing took to run, and I don't even think all of them are getting used. But the most used thing on this was probably, yeah, the metal. And maybe the suspension. I mean, 16 off-road suspensions for each individual wheel. Kind of a piss take trying to get all them lined up, because I actually had to redo it like 3 times because I rather had one, like the odd one, just like sticking out or like going too far, like offset. I don't know why I called this the M1A2 Abrams, because honestly, I don't even know if there's a difference between the M1A1 and the M1A2. Apart from the name, I haven't seen any difference. Also, guys, if you watched my last video, the Tiger tank, I actually I said I was gonna recreate this, which I was actually gonna. You know what? Yeah, I'll show it in this video. I should have actually put it in the title as well, like showcase really, but I didn't. But so basically, you got the remake of the Tiger tank I did, which now, if you didn't see my last video, then I'll quickly show you the original version I created. Now, it's not much different, I know. You know, I mean, the only thing I changed really was I edited the turret a little bit, you know, made it look a little bit better. Got rid of these, whatever these are. And instead I did it more of a square barrel. And I think... Wait, is that it? Is that all I did? I don't know if I changed... I think I changed the turret on the top as well. Oh, yeah, I remember now, guys. So yeah, in my last video when I drove the Tiger tank, you may have noticed it drove like a car, which, to be honest, not really the coolest thing you could have in a tank, really, is it? But, I spent about 15-20 minutes disassembling this thing and reassembling it just so I could get it to work like a proper tank. I still haven't done a rotational turret, which, to be honest, I'm kind of... Well, it kind of annoyed me because I wanted to, but it was just the way, because of the way I did the turret, you know, I don't know if it would work. But yeah, guys, we was able to fix the Tiger as well and add just a little bit more to make it a little bit more realistic. Oh wow, I did a switch and it's not even connected to anything. I've really got to figure out what stuff works and what doesn't on my vehicles. But I think this has probably been the shortest video I've done in a couple of weeks, so I think that's all good. That's what it. Bleh, God damn it. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know I've had a few people watching this, so thank you to all of you who have watched this video. If you have any questions, please do leave a comment. You know, cause if you have any questions, I will answer them, or any suggestions. I'll try my best. If like you want me to make a vehicle, I'll see what I can do. And if you enjoyed the video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And as always,